Rightio. I think we might be live. Alright, let me give a quick sound test. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let me give a quick sound test. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yep, I think that's fine. Rightio. So I'm gonna continue on with combat today. I have had some thoughts about some stuff I want to do with the LLM stuff we're working on. So what I'm gonna do actually somewhere is see if it'll let me make a new folder for documents. Folder exists. Okay, add existing. This is just some ideas for the races. Okay. So I just want to jot this stuff down so I don't forget about it. So I want to do village tags similar to NPCs and quests using quest descriptions using LLM, and I was thinking also maybe like books. Is stuff I want to mess around with the LLM at some point. But anyway, we're not going to do that tonight. I just thought I'd note it down. Hopefully everything is working okay. I believe we're live. I think everything's fine. Let me go ahead and boot the project up. And yeah, we can pretty much just crack into things tonight. I've got both a peppermint tea and a beer ready to go. I am reasonably tired tonight though, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. But I'll give it my best effort. From what I remember last time, we basically set it up so weapons can attack. Actually, that's the other thing I might look at today as well, some animation stuff. Can close that, I think. But yeah, I just want to get this this at least weapon attacks semi working okay. Okay. There we go. Hopefully everyone's having a good week so far. It's been pretty crazy for me. I've had I had a long weekend, 4-day weekend, which was fantastic. Alright, come on. I should have done this off stream. It takes a while the first time to boot the project. Here we go. The other thing, actually, well, I remember I wanted to maybe look at was give NPCs quirks. Anyway, let's just make sure everything is still working. Should be. I haven't really changed much since last stream, or anything really. But I want to make sure the LLM still works after like a reboot and stuff, because I had to last time install CUDA and a few other things to get it working. Okay, we got 3 orcs this time. And no HUD. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, it does work. So he is curious, penient, and perceptive. And he's talking in a weird like RP kind of style as well that I need to fix still. Hopefully the stream isn't lagging too much. There we go. Might be as the LLM's generating. Okay, so this guy's rugged, hot-tempered, and insensitive. What is it you want? I heard... what was the other guy's name? Hanbob. Talking smack about you. Okay, and we've got to fix that. It's doubling up on the delegate. Who is this Hanbob? He can swear. Jeez, tear his throat out. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know about the... Well, I don't know. Maybe it's fine, the swearing, but yeah. Okay, finally this guy. Incompetent, clever, and addicted. What is it that you want from me? By the way, do you have any decent ale around here? I'm going through withdrawal. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've got an alcoholic orc by the look of it. That's good. Shall I fetch you some ale? This is cool. I quite like this. Fetch me some ale, please. He's forgotten how to clench his fists. It's good. Okay. Alright, he's incompetent, so he doesn't know how to drink ale properly. Make sure it's the good stuff. None of that watered down swill for me. Okay. Alright, very good. Yeah, that's pretty funny. We are all good there, it looks like. Cool, yeah. So I am looking forward to doing a bit more work on this, but I will continue the combat for now, because I need to get that done. Otherwise, I'll just mess around with this chat stuff all day. Okay. Yeah, so I think last time we basically just made it so you can hit stuff with the axe and sword, but it doesn't actually do anything. I'm just doing the trace. So I guess let's just continue on with that, and then maybe I'll get into some animation stuff once I warm up a little bit. So if it's a blocking hit, we will... I guess hit actor. Make sure there is an actor, and then we'll say hit actor dot find component, and I'm gonna have like a damage handler component, and then we'll just apply damage. for now, that'll work for now. I'm gonna make this a little more complicated soon, but we'll start with that. So now I need that component. Actor component, damage handler. That light turn off already? Well, that lasted long. Okay, right, got the components. So let's see, we don't need this stuff. I normally end up deleting most of the template. Okay. And what we actually are going to want to do is have some sort of function like apply damage. I know there is a damage system built into Unreal, but I want to roll my own just so I have more control over everything. Blueprint callable. And we'll do damage source and int amount. How's it going, Bye? Welcome in. Nice to see you again. Okay. And that will just do nothing for now, but we should be able to actually call that from the weapon now. If I, what are we in, CPP? I should be able to just include it. I'm good, man. How are you? I had a pretty chill day at work today, which was nice. So the damage source is going to be the owner of this weapon, and the damage amount, I don't know what that'll be for right now, but we'll just say 10. And let's see, the damage handler, let's go begin play. That can actually be protected. Nice, nice. How was your day, man? Hopefully good. Or night, I'm not sure what time it is for you. Okay, I just want a reference to the use stats, what was it? Character stats component. And we're probably going to need a reference to the attribute manager as well. Forward declare it. Okay, and then we'll grab those references in the game in begin play. Just came from work. Very nice. What do you do for work, good sir? Character stats. Get owner. Find components. Character stats components, and then attribute component will be basically the same. Attribute, not attribute manager. And that should be fine to include. And we do, well, I don't know if we need to do this, but it usually wants me to do this, so I'll do it. Just null out these things, or like give them a value in the constructor. I guess because otherwise it might not set the variable in memory to nothing. Podiatry. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Podiatry. Development care and disease of, oh, like a kid doctor. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, when we take damage, I'm literally just going to get the character stats component and make that take damage with the amount. So it kind of just feeds the call through. Yeah, that should be good. I should probably say if there is a component to do that with. And let's go up here, if damage event params generated body, and this is going to just pass through actor damage source and the int 32 amounts. Okay. And I did that because now I want to do a callback. So multicast delegates, one parameter, and this will be on damage received, I before E, except after C. And this will be if damage event params damage event params. Okay. Podiatry. I still don't know what that is. Oh, I see. Foot doctor. Is that right? Something like that. Very cool. On damage received, make the callback for it. Assignable. Okay, cool. So we got this event, and now I'll just fire that off in the damage. So even if it doesn't have a stats component, we can still like listen for the callback. Like maybe say like a wooden crate or something might not have stats necessarily, but we can still listen for the event. And we can just do it like that. Okay, cool. So that should feed through from the weapon and actually apply the damage, which is good. Currently working on getting the combat system up and running. Once it compiles in, I'll show you. There's not much to it yet. We just started it right at the end of last stream. And yeah, since you missed last stream, we worked mostly on the NPC dialogue with using a large language model for the AI. So got that integrated and then, yeah, started on combat. Alright, come on, compile in. Alright. So we won't be able to actually see what's happening, but if I hit someone, we crash? Why do we crash? Access violation. How's it going, Shaik? Welcome in. Okay, it came from the player character. Game over. Oh, this is null. Right, I didn't actually add the component to the thing, so. I'll just do that in an if. Okay. If we actually have a damage handler, then apply the damage. Okay, I just crashed it, so I'm gonna have to recompile this. How have you been, Shaik? Hopefully good. So yeah, this is pretty much so far just a line trace and then a little bit of like you know, architecture to get the damage event to get through to where I need it to be. So still pretty basic. I need to attach animations to it and everything. Sounds. This should be a relatively simple system. I think it's almost there. I'm going to try and use sequencer for the animations. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Doing alright. Kind of tired, but we'll get through this. I actually want to keep those parentheses because it helps me like read the vector math easier. Okay, we got some stuff not initialized properly, that's fine. Okay, so now the problem was we actually need a damage handler on the player. No, on the thing we hit, but the player will need one too. Actually, what am I doing? Don't do this in Blueprint, we do it in here. I'm still trying to keep everything pretty much in C++. Damage handler. Okay, damage handler. Alright. And actually, let me just steal that because we're going to go into the mobile NPC and add one there as well. Property. Anywhere in category components. Forward declare it, and then yeah, somewhere in here, just add that line in, and that should give it a damage handler as well. And the NPC, I guess it doesn't have most of the stuff yet that the player has, so let me give it couple of these things. It's going to need attributes and status effects probably, and stats. Okay, I'll just forward declare all these. Stats, attributes, and status effects. Characters, stats, components. Attribute manager and status effect manager. Okay, quickly import these. Alright. Very good. Okay, so NPCs now will have this stuff. Now, how do I initialize the player's stats? Attributes, okay. We do it on begin play. Okay, so yeah, it'll have the same max health and everything. This is going to depend on the NPC, I guess. But yeah, we'll give it 100 on everything. Actually, let's give it 80. Alright, so now the NPC should be set up with attributes and everything, and health and damage and everything. Right, so I should be able to actually hit these guys now, and it should be doing stuff. I just can't see what it's doing, so let me put a breakpoint in somewhere. So this should fire. Yep. And then we go in and we take the damage. Yeah, which decreases the stat. So if I go over that line, you can see the health is down to 50. So I've hit it 3 times. Cool. That's good. Let's the next thing, I suppose, is going to be making them actually die. So damage handler, we'll probably want an event for that. If on death, and we'll just send through the killing blow. Okay, and that is pretty much going to be character stats. So after we take the damage, we just want to say if character stats dot get health is less than or equal to 0, then we broadcast this as the killing blow. Yeah, and that will trigger every time they're hit after they're already dead. So we probably should track the ball for that. Okay, say they're alive by default, and if they are, let's see, character stats get health. So if they are alive and their health reaches 0, then we broadcast the death event and then make it so they're dead. Function blueprints pure. Okay, and this is just a helper function, so this will just return be alive. Cool. All right, we're getting there. So the next thing to do, I guess, will be to listen for when the NPC actually dies. So damage handler. Add dynamic. What does add unique dynamic? Will that stop it from doing it twice? Ah, only if it hasn't been bound before. Okay. So we'll give it it's not U, it's A. There we go. Now we'll create a callback. Okay. I've just made that public. It's fine, I guess. Actually, everything here I can protect. Alright. Actually, before I do this, 1 second, the damage handler, because I don't know how big these structs are going to get, I'm actually going to do these by const reference. Now it won't copy the struct every time I call that function. Okay, that is totally not where I wanted that. Move down here. Cool, so now we can do something when it dies. I think for now I'll just destroy it. Until we know what else we're going to do with that. Like, we'll probably leave the body on the ground that can be looted or something. We can't really easily do ragdolls because it's all pixel art, so yeah, I'll figure something out. Alright, so I should be able to kill these guys now. It won't really look very fantastic, but it should, the system should work, I think. Clicking, clicking, clicking. What does that say? Wanting destroying which doesn't have a valid world pointer? So tried to destroy it but couldn't. Doesn't have a valid world pointer. Okay, I might need to restart. Alright. The next thing will be, well, maybe not the next thing, but at some point soon we're going to have to make them have actual AI too, where they can fight back and everything. I haven't actually decided how I'm going to do the AI for this. Like, usually I'll do what's it called? A behavior tree. But I might try something different for this. Alright, should still be fine while it's compiling. Okay, yeah. So you probably can't tell, but I'm clicking all over them and actually killing them. Very good. Good evening, how's it going? You can't do that on television. Welcome to the stream. Very chill one tonight. We're just working on kind of a little bit boring code, but we're getting there. Just working on the combat a little bit. And yeah, that seems to be working. So I'm going to commit that before we do any more, just in case I have to roll back or anything. Okay. Looks like I didn't commit that. Combat framework. Okay, very good. Yeah, and just, I know I keep showing this off, but just in case you guys haven't seen it, this is what we did last time. So they have, and I'm pretty proud of this, honestly. The NPCs have like AI generated dialogue now, which is cool. And it's based off their like their character, so they have like different traits, personality traits, and they know all the knowledge that I've given them, so they know like what their name is, what their race is, and what their gender is. So you get some pretty funny stuff out of this, and it obviously has the benefit as I can say anything to the NPCs. Actually, before I test that, I wanted to do, where is it? Dialogue somewhere. Dialogue screen widget. Where do I do the binding? Add dynamic unique. That should, add unique dynamic, is it? That should make it so that it doesn't keep throwing an error because I'm trying to rebind the same function. How's it going, Rohan? Rowan? I don't know. Hopefully one of the two. But welcome to the stream. How long did it take you to learn all this? You mean like development in Rohan? I see. You mean like game development in general, or like this specifically? Alright, so we should be good now when it, alright. So this guy is curious, hard-hearted, and brawny. And he's an orc. The orcs are usually a little more pissed off. Yeah, so game dev, I got my first game dev job in 2015, so almost 10 years. But I was doing a little bit of tutorials and stuff before that, so I have been doing it for a fair while. But to get started in game dev, it definitely doesn't take that long. Depending how much like programming experience you have and stuff, yeah, you could get running definitely, I think, within a year, no matter sort of what your starting point is. But some of the more complex projects might take a little more like Googling and whatnot, but yeah. This guy is flourishing, suspicious, and shy. I'll ask him why he's so shy. Okay, we didn't get the breakpoint that time, so it means that add unique dynamic works. No worries. Are you doing games of stuff already, Rohan? Or are you looking to get into it, or? Right, so this guy is just like socially awkward, basically. Very, very interesting. What about this guy? He's lanky, short, and imposing. Oh, machine learning and cybersecurity, nice. Yeah, I had my first little dip into machine learning. Not really machine learning, I just used a plugin to integrate this, but the dealing with like prompts and stuff has been interesting. Alright, yeah, short, imposing, and lanky. How has the weather been? Actually, can you tell me an orcish joke? They do swear sometimes, and they say some pretty unhinged shit, so hopefully nothing too bad on stream. Why did the orc bring a ladder to the battle? Because he wanted to take things to a whole new level. Nice. Orcs don't laugh like humans do. What's wrong with you, human? Don't you find that funny? Okay, cool. Very good. They do seem to be working pretty well. Anyway, I need to stop getting distracted with them. They're fun to play around with. I think I mentioned it last stream, but when I was making this stuff, I ended up telling one of these NPCs that they were a character in a video game, and they had like a complete emotional breakdown and were begging me not to stop the game because they didn't want to die. So it can get pretty crazy sometimes. Anyway, that was a tangent. So damage handler. Yeah, okay, so that was working, right? Did I test it? Yep. They just disappear after I click them a bunch of times. Okay, I think maybe I'll get some animations going now because it's probably hard for you guys to see what's actually happening. And I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to do this, to be honest. This is kind of a weird technique to do animation. I'm not sure if I can remember exactly how to do it, but if we get a player character in the scene, and I add a... Can I add a child actor, or is this going to get really fucked? Is that actually how it looks? That looks way bigger. Yeah, what the hell, that is way bigger. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to try and animate it like using this basically. That sort of dialogue might be cool if it led to a cool side quest. Yeah, for sure. That's the plan basically, is once I get a little further along, I'm going to basically generate quests and then like feed the data to them to like interpret and explain. So the quests will actually be real quests in the game, but they'll kind of like use their personality and stuff to talk about it. At the very least entertaining, yeah. It is interesting. Alright, so for this, I think... How do I do this? I'm not very good with sequences, so bear with me, but... Okay, this will be player one-handed attack swing. Alright, and then I believe we add the player. I do have another project where this does work if we can't figure it out, but okay. Let's just get rid of this output log. So add a track for the, what is it called? Welded equipment route. And we basically just want to add a transform for that. And then just put everything in. Because yeah, it kind of just needs to like essentially, this is going to look really bad, but do that. Alright, that's way too long. Okay. Yeah, apologies for my terrible animation skills. Alright, and then this will just continue on round or something, I guess. And then come back to where it started. Yeah, not great. Okay, it needs to hit way faster. Yeah, I guess that's fine. PNG sequences, yeah. I want to try like animate like the transforms more so than like flipbook stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get into some curve stuff here because this is looking pretty rough. I just need to remember how. Here we go. Alright, can I just make this play looping? Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, scale. Okay, let's just focus on the position first. Okay, sure, that's fine. And then rotation. Basically just fuck around with these until there we go. That'll do. So we have the animation now. I don't know if it's actually hitting really in the middle necessarily, but I can fix it if not. Okay, now we need to basically play that on the player. So I'm gonna do this in Blueprint just to figure out exactly what I need to do because I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe it's the sequence, actor sequence. Wait, no, that's not right. Okay, attack. Autoplay, sure. this. So I'm pretty sure that's not actually gonna trigger the animation just yet, because I need to link it to the player, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that guy over there does his thing. Okay, so let's have a look. Somehow I make this I think it's like that, maybe? And then that, I think. I'm pretty sure this is not, yeah, that's it. Not how you're supposed to do this at all with these sequences. But it does work. So, okay, so that's what I need to do. Now I'm going to do that in C++. So, because yeah, it's like creating these sequence players and shit all the time. Probably not great. Let's create a new component. Sequence animation manager. Okay. Don't think we need tick. Okay, we just need basically a function to play the animation, so that will be blueprint callable, and what type is this? Level sequence object. There's a chance that I need to add it in here. Sequencer. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to close this down, but maybe I can get away without doing that just yet. Level sequence. Is that it? Oh yeah, forward to clear. Sequence. Okay, implement this. What the hell? It's not doing it automatically. Okay, do it the old-fashioned way. Play animation. Okay, so what we want to do is call this function basically. Create level sequence player. It's static. Okay, cool. Hang on, include that. create level. Oh wait, wrong thing. Level sequence player. What did that just add? Level sequence, okay. Level sequence player. Okay, it's having a little bit of a meltdown at me right now because I keep adding that. Create level sequence player and then add binding tag. Okay, so I am just gonna stop this. What I should probably do is make a rig and do it with that, so I can use like animation montages and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this works out. I'll probably end up remaking these animations and stuff anyway. Alright, create level sequence player, get worlds. The level sequence is animation sequence, and what is the other stuff? Settings. Movie, scene sequence, playback settings. Movie scene. God damn it. This. I don't know if you have to do it like this. I think you can just define the variable and it's fine. But yeah, if I do that, is there another parameter? Out actor, okay. Is it just actor though? Level sequence actor. Cool. Cool. Okay, and then did I spell that wrong? Yeah. Sequence actor, this can be const. And then what we do is, I believe it's sequence actor binding, like binding tag or something. Add binding by tag. The binding will be for can I not just okay, from string what the hell? Oh, there we go, it's fine with that. Okay, cool. And then the actor, which is this, and what else? Allow bindings from asset, doesn't matter, say false. Oh, and not this, it's actually get owner. There we go, and then we do that, and then I want to bind to it finishing. On finish, complete. What is the callback from when it's done? Let's just have a look. It might be the player actually. Yeah, on finished. Use sequence animation complete. And then we'll just play it. Play? Start. Sequence player. Play. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend people do it this way, but it will work for our needs for now. Okay, then we just implement that, and now we know when the animation is done. Okay, let's also have a U property for that. Okay, and then in here we can just use this instead. And if we try to play an animation while there is already an animation running, I'll just return for now. Chuck a to-do handle better. And then when the animation finishes, we'll just destroy that and set it to null. Yeah, I don't know. The more I write this, the more I actually don't like what we're doing here, but it's all good. We'll get us rolling anyway. Okay, so that should be basically the same code we just had in Blueprint, but now it's in a component in C++. Movie scene sequence player dot play. What are we in? Movie scene we also need. So many modules. In fact, you know what? Let's just do it like that. Pretty janky if I do say so myself, but yeah. It's quicker than setting up a rig and all that. I'll have to figure out how to do that off stream. I know how to do it in Blender, but I want to try Control Rig at some point and do it that way. But yeah, I don't really want to sit here trying to figure that out on stream because it'll take ages. And we might, as who said you can't do this on television mentioned, I might do some flipbook animation as well, but it's primarily going to be transform animation, I think, that I roll with. Wait, what? No, I implemented. No, it is. I must have not reloaded. Fatal error. Class is null. Uh-oh. And it's not going to tell me what class it is it? Okay. Maybe I do need to reload, probably. The other thing about this is it's kind of wasteful because I'm actually just deleting and spawning actors over and over for every animation. I really should just keep this around and keep reusing it. So that's definitely an improvement we could make at some point. Oh no. Fatal error on resolving a member function. See, begin play. What the hell? I'm assuming it's this, because it's not, it doesn't think it actually exists, or something? Oh no, it does. That's in runtime. That's in runtime, and this is in runtime. Yeah, so we're all in runtime code. Let's see here. What about if I comment, because it might have been because I didn't reload initially and now it's all confused. If I comment all this out. It's weird though because it's not a compile error. I should maybe check the logs too. Movie scene. Oh, hang on. Reload. Okay. Reloaded okay. This is the thing with C++ sometimes, can get a little hairy. Still, okay, let me look at the log Are there timestamps on here? Yeah, this is ages ago. Oh, because I'm right at the top. Okay, yeah, here's what I want. So it's literally just trying to load the world, load the map, the test map, and something goes bad, but I don't know what. Some sort of blueprint generated class. Trying to figure out what the engine's trying to do right here. Code class from field name. Oh, it's trying to resolve some stuff, I think. Yeah. Some redirects. Okay. So what I can do is if I go to my config, which one is it? Default editor, I think? No, engine. Somewhere in here there's a startup map. Yeah. If I just take those out, I don't actually need to compile. It won't load me into the test map anymore. I'll just try and load the engine, and I think maybe that will let me get in so I can fix whatever redirector is the problem. Or at least figure out what blueprint it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's just see. If I go to the test map now, we do hit the error. Okay, so there's something broken in the test map. Class generated by is null. Let me just see if I can catch anything on Google for that, because that might be a known thing. Otherwise, I'll jump back in and figure out what blueprint it is. Okay, some people are talking about loading phases. That's fine. I don't think it's that. Well, this is a bit of a spanner in the works, unfortunately, everybody. I know what I could do. Wait, stop that. I'll revert the test map. And then put this, I can't remember what was in here. Revert that too. Okay, there we go. We might be okay now. That's why source control is so important. It's very easy to set up Perforce locally. Perforce is, you can use Git, I think, Perforce is just sort of like kind of the industry standard for games, I would say, in my experience anyway. But yeah, very easy to set up locally for free, just so you can, if you hit errors like this, it's not just GG. Okay, we're back. I think it was something to do with the level sequence. But we should actually still have the level sequence. Yeah. Yeah, so we're all good. Right, so the next thing I need to do real quick is in the player character, I need to add one of these new components. Sequence animation manager. Okay. Animation manager. Okay, and then in the weapon, what we want to do is actually fire off the animation as well, which I'll just do right here. And then this hit will probably happen at a slightly different time. But if I go U sequence animation manager, get the owner and find the components. I should probably do it like this. Not begin play animation. Ah, that's right. I need to uncomment all of this and all of this. There we go. Right, and now we should be able to play animation. And we just need to pass in the actual animation, which means the weapon is going to need to know that. So let's go in here. We'll say T, no, U. What is the type? Level sequence. Swing animation. Okay, and then we'll just default this to null. All right. And now just down here, we can use that swing animation. Cool. That should be, I think, all hooked up. In the C++ side, anyway, we need to hook it up in Blueprint. Alright, so if we go to the X, and actually the sword, set the swing animation for both to this one. We could probably make a parent class, honestly, but there we go. Okay, so now they should both have the animations, and if I quickly look at the player, there is no code on click anymore to trigger the animation, so if it works, it's because of the new code we wrote. If I click with nothing, it's fine. Get the X out, click. Okay, so nothing happens. Let's see if we're getting to here. No. Oh, yep, we are. Okay. I see the problem. I didn't add the binding tag for the player reference. There we go. Yeah. Oh, with the tag none? Oh, yeah. Alright. Now, this time, hopefully, yep, axe swing, and then it should be the same for the sword. Very good. And we can kill people. Alright, very good. I do want to change it real quick to where I'll actually make this function return a bool. And we'll return false here. And we'll return true at the bottom. And that way I know if the animation actually worked. And now in the thing here, we can say if we were able to play the animation, that's when I want to do all my attack code. Because if you're in the middle of some other animation or whatever and try to attack, obviously it shouldn't just attack but not look like you did anything. Okay. The sword. Yeah, so I'm spam clicking, but you can see the yellow dots. That's when I'm actually landing hits. So it is now working. Very good. Cool. Let me commit that. How long have we got left? About half an hour? Okay. Alright, this is working pretty well. The next thing I guess will be... What's the thing that makes the next most sense to do? Enemy AI, I guess? We've got this mummy guy in here who's super ugly, but could probably test with him. I don't like how it clips like that. I might make a new quick sprites material. Can I do it in here? Hopefully. No, I can't. Okay. Okay, so for this we want to disable depth, which needs to be... that means I need to make the weapon translucent. Do I want to do that? Okay, so I can disable the depth test. Yeah, and because it's two-sided, it's rendering over itself. Let me Google that. Maybe I can't do it the way I'm wanting to. Because I guess I'd have to do it in a separate rendering pass, maybe. Okay, well, I'll try do it like this, and we'll see what happens. I guess two-sided. It might be okay because it's perfectly flat. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so with the sword. Yeah, so now it renders over top of everything. It's got like a bit of a weird blur to it though. Yo, Ali, welcome in. Nice to see you. Is there any way to get rid of that blur? Maybe responsive AA? No. God, that looks horrible now. It does render over stuff like I wanted, but yeah, it looks bad when I move. Okay, so we can't do that. After motion blur. There we go. Fixed. Nice. So yeah, it won't get motion blur, but I'm fine with that. Cool. Alright. That will do for now. So it'll render on top of stuff so it doesn't look weird. The next thing I might quickly see if I can do is get like a little blood particle in. Like an impact particle. Now, can I still... Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I haven't done much with Niagara. I used to use Cascade a lot, but yeah. Template or behavior example. Okay, let's just do this. What do we want? Not this. Wait. Add emitter directional burst, perhaps? Okay, yeah, I'm a little out of my depth here, so bear with me while I figure this out. So the particle color, that's scaling the alpha, that's fine. The renderer, initialize particle, here we go, color. Yeah. Let's just put one in the scene so I can actually see what's happening here. Okay, I don't know, I don't like that they're emissive. Why are they emissive? Let me just check what happens if I do this. Oh, that's set to additive, that's what's going on. Okay, cool. So what I'll do then is create a new material as well. In fact, we have one for sprites. What am I doing? I'll just do it this way. Let's create a new one for particles. Yeah, that's fine. Let's start with that. Make it a little shinier. Okay. Particles. Okay, and then we'll import that. Oh god. That did not save to the right place. Save as. Or did it? Oh, I saved it as the wrong file type. Where is it? Particles. How's it going, Dark? Welcome in. We're just messing around with a little bit of particle action at the moment, which is certainly not my forte. What I might do actually is, let's see here, make this its own texture. It might be easier. And let's do a couple of other variations. Okay. So I'll do blood.png and import that. Paper 2D settings. Okay. So now if we make in the VFX a blood material, blood particle, grab the sprite, and we want this to be masked probably. And now we need to mess with the UVs. So I think it's like, this perhaps. Yeah, there we go. So that's, so now I can wait, so then this plus So now this variable, if it's 0, it'll be one of the textures 1, 2, and 3. So we'll just do, I guess, 1 for now. And then we'll use the alpha for the mask, and yeah, that's fine. No spec. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. Okay, so now if we do blood particle here, yeah, we get a whole shit ton of blood. And it's so small that it's hard to see, so I need to make that bigger. And okay. Not too bad. We need a random rotation on this. Random. Okay, and then I just want to make these smaller over life. So I think that's like scale sprite size. Yeah, and then this 1, 0. Actually, let's do like 0.6. Then I'll add a key that goes up to 1. And we'll just auto that curve. Okay. So you can see now they like get smaller over time. They look a lot brighter than I expected. Could make them shiny. Oh, not with 0 spec. I can't. There we go. Nah, let's keep it. Keep the whole thing matte. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and spawn that emitter when we hit something, and yeah. So NS blood impact. Okay. So let's just do it in the mobile NPC. What do we got? Should be a damage handler. Here we go. Damage handler on damage received. Damage callback. Generate the function, which I don't want to be at the top. let's put it. Let's put both of these under protected. Okay. Cool. And then the parameters actually are going to need something to go on. So let's see. This comes from damage manager handler. Okay, so we're going to need, we need the damage source and the amount, but we're going to also need effector impact location and vector impact normal. Okay, and now right here we're going to want to put the location as we're going to need to pass these through, unfortunately. Okay, apply damage. Cool, so now wherever we call that from, which is in our weapon, I believe. Yeah, now it wants to know where we hit it. So we can get hit dot location and then hit dot normal or impact normal. It doesn't really matter, I think. And that'll tell us exactly like where on their body we hit them. Cool, so back in the mobile NPC now we have that data in here, so we can say, first off I need a system to spawn. So Niagara system. T-soft object pointer it's no, I think it's because I need to add it to my build CS. Oh god, which one? That one, hopefully. And I'm gonna need to close this. And regenerate the reflection data. Okay, now hopefully. Hello? Niagara system. It's thinking. There we go, it just took a second for it to load in. We can forward declare that probably, and then this will be like impact particle or damage impact particle. Read only, edit defaults only, category VFX. Okay, and then when we take damage, we can go, what is it called? Spawn system attached, I think. Niagara function library. System, I guess we can just do at location actually. World context, the template is going to be damage, impact, and then we need a location, so that'll be damage, callback, no, damage, event, params, impact location, and then a rotation. Okay, so I think it's like what does that get? Yeah, I thought it was get rotator from hang on. Let's just do rotator dots 0 for now. So I can get this compiled and the engine back open. Alright, and this actually needs to be loaded. Load it. Just do an inline load, I suppose. Cool. Alright, let's get this compiled and everything back open, and we should be good. Small question on the RPG game is, this RPG game is for PC, right? Would it be possible to export this to mobile, or would you have to remake the whole thing in some other engine? No, it is for PC, basically. I wouldn't have to change engine for mobile, but a lot of the UX would have to change. So like, it would have to support touch support and everything. Like a lot of the UIs aren't really designed in a mobile kind of way. But obviously on a mobile device, you don't have like a mouse and keyboard, which is all of the inputs for the game are bound to that right now. So it would still be quite a bit of work. I've never actually made a mobile game. Not one that released anyway. Yeah, so there might be other things with it, but Unreal can definitely export for mobile for sure, Android and iOS. Okay, so let's have a look at mobile and PC real quick. So there should be a VFX section here. Yep, and just plug in the blood impact when they get hit. And let me figure out what this function is called so I can look it up. Make rot from X. Kismet math library, okay. There we go, I probably could have guessed that. So to get this rotator, we'll just do Kismet math library make rot from X, and that will be the X vector damage event params dot normal, which would be, yeah, pointing in the right direction, pointing away from the hit. And that should, yeah, that should be good. Doesn't look particularly great yet, and I'll probably do a flipbook animation for it, but yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can now hit people. Oh. Yep. There we go. Can chop them to pieces. That's quite extreme looking blood. And you can see depending where I hit him, that's where the blood comes from. And the blood always sort of like sprays back at me right now, which maybe is not what I want, but yeah. Should also work with the sword. Yep. And the final hit actually doesn't trigger blood, which is interesting. I see, because it's already destroyed. I'll do something like this. And then I can just put this at the bottom, but put up if B has died. There we go. Because I need the damage event to run first, because if the character's basically getting destroyed before any of that code runs. And that should be good now. Bang on time for a 2-hour stream too. We got like a minute until 2 hours, so pretty good. Okay, so the last hit should now cause blood. Yep, very good. Obviously I'm not going to have them just disappear. I need to change that, but yeah, it's working pretty good. There's no impact particles on other stuff. It's kind of just hard-coded into the character for now, but yeah. That's the one. Cool. Well, I'm going to leave the stream there for tonight. That was a pretty good effort. We can have this orc send us out. He's ambitious and belligerent. I don't know what any of that means. Let's just leave him alone. Cunning, equipped, and honorable. This orc's gonna say bye. What sorcery is this? YouTube stream? I do not understand these words. Are you speaking of some new ritual or incantation, Squints? You are a peculiar creature, outsider. Oh, you might not. Oh, I didn't spell it right. Okay, sorry guys. The orc doesn't want to say goodbye. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave the stream there. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe, all that.